Hello, Professor Correa. This is my exam demonstration 1. So for the first question, we need to go over a question on exam 1 that we did not get correct. So for my question, or the question that I missed was 3B. I wrote the wrong, oh shoot. I wrote the wrong interval notation. I don't know what happened. Okay. I wrote the wrong interval notation, so I made a number line right here using the numbers bigger and smaller than x. And I rewrote interval notation, and I believe that this is correct. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Okay, and that is for question 1. For question 2, we need to find the domain of this function. And so what I did here is I took each of the denominators and I put them, I'm just gonna move this here. I put each of the denominators equal to 0. And I tried to figure out what x could be, or what it could, when it was equal to 0, because that is when it is undefined. So I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Okay, so what I got is x cannot be plus or minus 2, so like -2 or +2, and it cannot be -1. So this is what I got for the domain of this function. And so it's everything in between those numbers. For question number 3, we were given a word problem. So for A, it is asking us, it's telling us that the total expenses of a shop is $14,000, and that each, that's a fixed cost, and that each video ad, it costs them $150 to make. So with $14,000 being the fixed cost, I made this function Cx, where x is the variable of how many videos they make, 150x plus 14,000. So this would be the cost, and makes sense to me why it's called function C. So for B, this is going to be how much they make in revenue. So it, and not taking into account any cost, just pure revenue. So I just put our function is equal to 400 x. So x would be the amount of ads, and 400 would be multiplied by that. So if they made one video, they would earn $400. And so C is, it asked us what does it mean if cost functions equal to the revenue function. So if the cost function is equal to the revenue function, it means that the shop has completely broken even, and that the expenses of running the shop equals the amount of the revenue. So they've broken even in cost and revenue, and just keeping the shop open evens out how much they make. And that's not taking anything else into account. I would assume you'd have to pay people, but maybe that's a part of the fixed cost. I'm not sure. But that is, that concludes my exam 1 demonstration. Thank you so much. And I need to figure out how to stop this.